Look, I don't like the world we're living in right now. It's a scary time. And all I can say is, like, I'm just relieved that my father is not alive to see this world that we're living in right now. I think he can handle it. I'm just glad he's dead. It worked out for me that way, honestly. I mean, like, but my father died in front of me when I was 17. He had a heart attack. I saw it. And that is something that you do not forget. But just in case I do, I taped it. If you go to my YouTube channel, it's under Epic Heart Fail. It is hilarious. You kind of have to know him to find it funny, but it is funny. My dad actually died during spring break when I was 17, which sucks because I was going to get that week off anyway. He just waited out. I could have got out of the SATs. Skunk! What a skunk my dad was till the very end, man. One thing that this pandemic has been good about, it has brought me closer to my family. I am dedicated every week. Once a week, I call my mom, see how she's doing, see how she's holding up. She'd like it to be more because we live together. But you know what? You can't have everything, all right? Oh, wait a minute. I know what you're thinking. Hey, Will, you're a fucking loser because you live with your mom right now. Oh, yeah? Well, you tell that to the coolest kid who went to my high school, Zach Richter, because he also lives with my mom. They're fucking. So I got a lot of issues around that area. I have some childhood trauma. I slept in the same bed as my parents until I was 12 years old, all right? Not by choice. That was my chore in life. I was the meat in a sexless marriage sandwich, okay? I had to sleep right in the middle so they wouldn't have to look at each other. How does that affect me growing up? I got to sleep with 2 full-size body pillows on either side of me so I feel safe. My mental health is at risk all the time during this pandemic. I have to protect it at all costs. I have a lot of circular negative thoughts going around and around in my head, and I have to work at it to reframe them and make them positive. So now it is a carousel of negative thoughts. It's fun. I'm off social media, trying to stay off it. I'm down, like, you got to limit it down. I strict with the social media. I'm now down to 2 hours per hour, okay? Got to be hard on yourself. Got to stay strong, okay? And yes, I see a therapist, but she's not helping me, okay? I'm grateful that I have a therapist, but she keeps interrupting me in the middle of the story that I'm telling to say, how do you feel right now? Annoyed. Where in your body do you feel annoyed? My brain. What's your brain trying to tell you right now? I want to finish my story. Can you feel, can you sense, can you envision yourself finishing the story? Yeah, I can if you'd shut the fuck up. I'm trying to tell you how everyone's crazy except me. She's not the best therapist. She's a little inexperienced. So sometimes I'll even fake breakthroughs to make her feel good about herself. She'll go, Will, you ever think maybe your dad was emotionally abusive? What? Oh my God, you figured it out. Can I go now? I'm bored. This is horrible because all my mental health nothing feels safe. I know the gyms are open and I used to love the gym. Gym used to be my favorite place. And I had a friend there, my trainer, okay? Every time I would walk in, he'd talk to me like a friend. He'd say, what are we working on today, buddy? What are we working on today? And I had to tell him the same thing I'm working on every day. My masculinity issues. Now get me on that leg press and call me a sissy. That's where I work out all my masculinity issues in the gym. If I go to the locker room and if I see a guy with a bigger cock than me, I go, what machine did you use? That's the one I want. Is it the Thigh Master? Just tell me, big cock man. What are your big cock secrets? I'm trying to eat better. I'm doing intermittent fasting. You know about this? It's 1 meal per day. I don't eat anything until 5 p.m. It's a wedding cake, but still, I just eat the wedding cake and then I'm back to fasting. Got to be strong. God, those sugar pains hurt. But, you know, but I have turned vegan recently. And vegan is, you know, it's just a lot of vegetables, beans, nuts, and fruit. And whenever I tell a friend that, they always go, oh, you got to watch out for the sugar in that fruit. Shut up! No one ever got fat from fruit. I don't look at a picture of Marlon Brando and go, this guy must have had a peach tree in his backyard. What was, I mean, there's no other explanation. I'm in Long Island right now. This place is like, it is toxic Trump city. I've never experienced, I didn't even realize what was going on here. I've been gone so long. I get back here, there's like Trump flags and guys, right? Trump, like if you vote for Trump, you either own a truck or you dream of one day owning a truck. That's the two categories. But, you know, I see there's all these toxic dudes around here. I can't get away from it. And I did grow up around it. Like you go to a barbecue and I'd say, you know what, I'm just going to have a veggie burger, man. And they go, oh, no, man, you're going to have yourself a hamburger like an American. And then I go, yeah, but the hamburger was invented by a Danish immigrant. And he goes, yeah, but I'm an idiot. Like an American. Okay, thanks. That's great. You know, and everybody's got a gun now. Like I have all these friends from high school, like everybody's got a gun. And they are very protective about their guns. They need a gun, you know, but it's like if you try to challenge their guns, like, hey man, if you want to take my gun, you're going to have to fuck me. Come on. Let's see what you got. What does that have to do with your firearm, sir? Come on. My dad was a toxic dude. That's why I got a hair trigger when it comes to toxic masculinity. My dad was like that. He would always regale these hero stories from Vietnam to me, and it was so annoying because he never served. It was like he was rehashing old movie plots to me. You know, it was just me and my platoon, Short Round, Scarecrow, and the rest of the Goonies. I'm like, that's 3 different movies. You're not even getting the... My dad was manic. He would like always like, he would wake me up in the middle of the night to make memories with me. He would be like, wake up, we're going over to Rockefeller Plaza and I'm going to take you to see the fucking tree. Then we'd get over there. He'd be driving over and be like, just wait till you see that tree, you cocksucker. You're going to remember this for the rest of your life. It was July. So yeah, I do remember it. Okay. You did it, Dad. Thanks. My dad also was so cheap. He would insist on making me take showers with him to save money on the phone, on the water bill. Okay. So he saved probably $2,000 over 10 years. Great. Good for him. But I can't shampoo without thinking of my father's fat, soapy cock resting on my forehead and the horrified looks of everyone else at the beach. That's right. That's right. We were at the beach that whole time during that whole joke. It was at the beach. I'm looking forward to getting back into dating. Yeah. But I can't do, like right now, the only option is online dating, and it's just not for me, okay? Accurate pictures and an exact description of my personality. How am I supposed to shine? And I don't like dating on the whole, okay? Dating's boring. You ever go on a date and you can't figure out who's more boring, you or them? You think it's them, and then you start talking. You're like, nope, it's me. It's definitely me right now. Oh, my God, I am driving the ship right into the iceberg. But I do, like, sex is a lot of fun. But sometimes, like, even during sex, in the middle of it, I'm like, what are we doing right now? What is this exactly? We're both naked. I'm inside you. Your husband's inside me. I got a rope around my neck tied to the ceiling fan, a live grenade in my mouth, a rattlesnake chomping on my nuts. When did this become so predictable? I'm bored. Right now, I'm getting over a toxic relationship, and like your friends don't know how to deal with that. They always say stupid things. Like my friends used to say, "Hey, man, one day you're gonna look back on this and laugh." No, I'm not. I'm not going to be hanging out with you guys and going, hey, man, remember when I felt emotionally trapped? Ooh, Nelly. I was feeling suicidal at the time, but now it's a real knee slapper. I'll tell you. I have no concept of time. What is, but okay, so I'll just mosey into my adult circumcision material. So look, I was circumcised as an adult when I was 22 years old, okay? I had phimosis, which is when the foreskin is attached to the head of your penis and you can't pull the skin back, okay? So I've seen life from two sides of the fence, before circumcision and after. Foreskin was fun. I used to pinch it closed, pee in it, blow it up like a balloon. It was a lot of laughs, okay? But I had to get it done because I couldn't pull the skin back, okay? I didn't realize it was a problem until I lost my virginity because she said to me, why are you screaming, okay? Because it's not supposed to hurt. So they put you under gas, they remove your foreskin, you wake up and you have stitches around and now I have a scar around my cock, or as I like to call it, character, okay? It's like a Bond villain. All right, folks. It is only 2 months from 9/11. My whole life is trauma, and just to prove it to you, I see like this is a good crowd, by the way. I like this crowd because I see them, and I see them having a good time. Yeah, they're having a good time. Yeah. I mean, like, is it desperate of me to ask, like, can I hang out with these two? I mean, they look like a fun time. I don't have brothers and sisters. I'm looking for like a surrogate family. Like, I'm just like, I don't have anyone to grow old with. I don't know. Like, I have like issues with my parents. Like, people like sometimes like figure out their parents with their brothers and sisters. I can only tell it to myself and a puppet that my therapist gives to me. But anyway, my life is trauma, and my birthday was on September 11th. Do you remember? Do you applaud if you remember? Yeah, we remember. And people always ask me, what's that like? Well, 1 year it sucked. Discovery Zone, 1997. That place is shit. That place is a shithole. Some kid pissed in the ball pit. The other one sucked too. All right, well, I think that's my time. Thank you, everybody. Thank you, crowd.